YouTube? Welcome to another one of my videos today. Today, this one's gonna be a little bit more more of a cliche topic. I'm gonna cover on yet another prompt that I've been given here by some of my not by some, by one of my fans here. They're asking, why am I not dating yet? And I think that's a really good question. I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible, but I do need to give kind of a detailed answer. So the first reason here that I'm not dating is number one, society. Number one, chat, I do not like society when it comes to when it values superficial qualities and appearance over genuine authenticity. I work on genuine authenticity and sometimes superficial appearances, but I genuinely work on authenticity for this one. So this is number one, a reason I don't date. I'm not dating yet. Number two, at least number two, three, and four is that I have three negative qualities about me that I need to fix before I date. At least I need to fix this before the end of the year. The three negative qualities about me are is that number one, I am impatient. Number two, I am lazy, and number three, I am pretty slow when it comes to adapting. But I think that's just kind of a general thing about me. But when it comes to being impatient and lazy, I do need to fix those two qualities that I most desperately have with me. I'm trying to change it into something better, change laziness into something more productive, and change my impatientness into, well, more patience. As it comes from my slowness when it comes to looking at things and processing information, that's just a general thing about me. I'll try to be a little bit faster. But when it comes into relationships, my other two negative traits about me, I do want to fix those before it ends up translating into relationships later on. Because number one, these two traits can form into anything and cause problems later in a relationship. Like, let's say there's me and a girl, or girl and I, and let's say she's staying over for whatever, from like dinner or something. Like, let's say she needs kind of time to relax or speak with me in my room or something. I say there's something like some pressing matters that's going on. If my room is messy as heck, then she ain't gonna like that. If my room is made lazy as heck, I do not like that. My parents aren't gonna like it either. I make my room slightly messy so it's a little bit more practical, but I do definitely see the negative qualities that do happen in it, and it could translate, and these two negative traits could translate into problems later on. So I'm trying to fix those before it ever gets to me and before it ever gets to any of my future friendships or relationships. And when it comes to number three, well, third reason I don't date is I do think I think more along longevity. The longevity in a relationship I care more about. I care about long term. Like, let's say if I buy coconut water every day or something like that, if I use like $3 buying it every day, it's gonna end up being wasted on me. Same thing goes for a relationship or a friendship. I already have a few friendships, but when it comes to a relationship, I need to be careful of what I do every day so that later on, number one, it has a neutral effect, or number two, it has a positive effect. You see, like, let's say number one right here. Let's say I'm constantly saying good morning, good night, or all these positive traits. This is okay. This is more of a neutral aspect and won't really do much. On the other hand, number two, for the second one here is where it gets negative. Like, let's say I'm being disrespectful to them sometimes. If I'm disrespectful to someone every day, then that's gonna cause problems later on. And then that might end up in a breakup or something like that. And number one, yes, I do understand that breakups are indeed a part of breakups are a part of growth. Even if I do aim for compatibility, and basically the big question, do they align with my goals? Do they align with my long-term goals? Do they have the same values as me? That's what I also value in a relationship. It's not just based off of looks, but based off of shared values, shared authenticity, and shared personality. Same thing goes, do they align with me? Do my goals align with them? Or do their goals align with me? Do the things that I like, maybe they like? Do we come to disagreements to something? Or how could we agree? And number four, the last one, are my adaptability and problem solving skills. You see, chat, I have a pretty slow brain. So when it comes to it, when problems arise in a relationship, I'll need to help this adaptive part of my brain and help to make sure that it becomes the best that it can be. I'm not perfect, no one's perfect, but I'm just gonna make sure that I do have enough brain power in me to be able to solve common problems. Of course, my view on relationships I'll make a follow-up video on, but for me, relationships are definitely based off of long-term and shared values. Because I know a lot of teens, not everyone lives day to day, and some relationships happen where people end up breaking up due to this or that. Well, number one, I do aim to fix such problems and aim to adapt to future problems in relationships. And those skills in me, problem solving skills and the negative traits about me, I do need to hone in and fix over to make sure that they do not translate into future relationships. And another reason that I am not dating yet is because I have not found a lot of people that are like me. I do think about very complex ideas. I do have a pretty introspective nature, and to find someone that aligns with my personality, or like even someone that doesn't align with my personality, but still is a genuine person, authentic person, that'll still take me a little bit of time to find out, or for them to find me. It doesn't really matter. As it comes to relationship, y'all, the reason I'm really not dating, as I said earlier, is because I do care about longevity and I do not want to mess myself up going into a relationship way too early. So thanks for watching, y'all. I will make another follow-up video to this. Hold on. Something in my eye. But I will make a follow-up video to this, y'all, in case something happens, or if I just want to.